Hey, how's it going? Lynn here. And the live stream cut out. I am not having very good luck with my live streams. I believe I lost signal that time around, and it wasn't the app this time. In previous times, I've had difficulty streaming to both Facebook and YouTube using this app that I'm using, which is Prism Live. And it's a great app in the sense that I can stream at 1080p. The YouTube app doesn't allow me to stream at 1080p. And also the comments. Probably, I guess the biggest thing is the comments. I'm able to see the comments coming through and staying on screen. Whereas the YouTube app, all the comments come through and I've got to keep tapping the screen. Anyway, let's continue the walk around Kobe, Sannomiya, and we're gonna head back in. I'm not sure exactly where the stream cut off, but we will head back in now. Flip the camera. Fellow lad, hello. Nice to see you. And Nick and Helmy, you got this. Thank you very much for the words of encouragement. Let's flip it around. Fellow lad, I've actually never seen you on my channel before, so welcome. Oh boy, I'm getting a weak signal again because I'm going inside under a train. Let's see how long this lasts. I may have to head back out. Masks still mandatory in Japan? Well, pretty much it's like I feel like it's unwritten. It's an unwritten rule. A lot of shops will still say have a mask mandate. But people just follow it generally. This place is called Miyako. It's a udon and soba chain, and it's really cheap. $4 thereabouts for udon or soba. They're everywhere. Well, kind of everywhere. Yeah, lots of locations, and it's a really good cheap place to eat. Getting back to the masks. Yeah, as you can see, pretty much most people wear masks. The majority of them do. Some people who, the minority that don't wear masks, a lot of them are the foreigners. Me. Didn't really help things. Seeing as we're out, we may as well head onto the older side. It's a Pachinko Parlor here. Looks very fancy, doesn't it? Slot spot. Here is Billy Ken. I heard that Billy Ken was actually not designed by a Japanese person. I can't remember the story, but I think it was an American that designed Billy Ken. I could be wrong, and if you do know, then let me know in the comments. Steakland. Places like this, Steakland, it's very touristy. You're gonna have a lot of, it's gonna be quite expensive. Basically banking on the fact that people come to Kobe and want to eat Kobe beef. And so they really will mark up the prices. Another ramen place, but this is Chinese, right? Yeah. So they do a little bit of ramen there, but also like more Chinese style as well. And then here's their other dishes. Tempura. That tempura looks amazing. So good. John Kara. Famous karaoke chain here in Japan. to give you an idea of karaoke prices, they've got a thing called free time, which is what we always go for. And I have done this before. Where is it? Where is the free time, which is like all night free time? Here it is. From 10 p.m. to close, which is 5 a.m. They're basically 24 hours. Because as you can see here, they've also got one which is the morning session from 5 till 10. You get 5 hours. Not available during the week. On the weekend, it's from 980. What does that from mean, though? That's very... I guess it's from 980. The 980 would be the set price for 5 hours, and if you go over it, it's more. So about $10 for 5 hours worth of karaoke. But the free time one, 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. What is that, 7 hours? 7 hours of karaoke? And I've done that. I've done that before with my gang when I was working at Eikaiwa in Kyoto. We used to do that a couple of times a year. $15. Is this Sushi Uoshin? Sushi prices $550 for fatty tuna. It's 80 yen, from 80 yen per plate, about 80 cents. And then there's the karaoke just in there. Yeah, this side is not as busy, it's not as happening, the older side. This place does Okonomiyaki. Oh, look at the size of these. That's massive. The standard Okonomiyaki is about 900 yen. And then there's deluxe one, 1420. Wow. What is that? Kimchi Hotsuka. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen that before. So like it's a kimchi plate, some kimchi mixed through with like pork. Okay. Omelette. Nice. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And here's more of their menu. Or is it a different restaurant? This looks like it's a separate restaurant. This is Chinese. Daikoku Drug is a drugstore chain here. What's today? Huh. They got the 80 yen sale happening today? Oh, okay. They've got a 100 yen store inside, and then 80 yen discount at the moment today. Like it's a 20 yen discount, so it's 80 yen for all the items, 88 yen including tax. All the items today. They do that a few times a month at Daikoku Drug. So if you ever need to go to the 100 yen shop, wait for these days at this particular 100 yen store, which I've you know, Daiso is still better. Daiso can do Seria, the main Kyapuen shops, main 100 yen stores, still have better stuff, but every now and again I will shop at that drugstore, Chakwen store, I mean. Case recently when a foreigner in Japan Tokyo, walked into a convenience store, had clear signage about the mask requirement. He was refused service and became abusive towards staff. Yeah, there are some foreigners here that they're just so arrogant. Yeah, too arrogant for their own good sometimes. Even in Sydney, we wear in masks in crowded places. Yeah. I mean, considering how COVID still is going, you should be wearing masks, you know? Like, masks, they work. It's the bottom line. Masks and hand washing, it works. And as Ali said, yeah, Ali and I were just talking about this guy, how he was ranting on Facebook, and then all the others told him that he was being an idiot. KFC, Burger King. Did I mention this before? In Japan, KFC is called Kentucky. So if you say KFC, even though that sign says KFC, they would have no idea what you're talking about. It is Kentucky. Wow, Hokkaido Sapporo, nice. That sounds awesome, Nick. Do you love parfaits? I love parfaits. Look at those parfaits. Parfaits are basically giant sundaes, vertical sundaes. But I've never called it a parfait in Australia. Parfait, of course, is a French word, and I'm not sure if in France they actually have parfaits that look like that, but Japan tends to take things from foreign countries and then make it their own thing, and parfait is definitely one of them. Wow, Nick, yeah, you were in bed for 2 weeks. But at least you got to finish some video games. Yeah, Japan's medical system, when it came to handling COVID, is pretty terrible. Yeah, COVID's a funny thing. How everyone's body reacts differently to it. You can never know. Here's Burger King. Is there any difference between Burger King's menu here in Japan? Let's actually check it out. They got a Whopper with cheese. They got a double Whopper. They got an avocado. They have an avocado menu, sorry. Avocado Whopper. I'm just standing right next to the alcohol spray and had to step aside when someone wanted to use it. Avocado Whopper. What's that? Kuatoro cheese Whopper. Quattro cheese Whopper. They got a barbecue. Is there anything that's like looking very Japanese? Teriyaki, there we go. Teriyaki Whopper. And then avocado salada burger. And they got hot dogs and chili cheese dogs and stuff. Huh. Yeah, dude, like COVID, can't believe it. Like Ali still has it. Yeah, Omicron. So Omicron, like, there's always so many different variants as well. But how are you feeling now, Nick? It's really crazy. It really is. Just like the fact that. Yeah, that's good. Getting back into your old routine. So back into Tits Park. Ali, did they remove the mounds? They have, right? This place used to be called, well, this place, I guess they still call it Tits Park, but they used to have some mounds on the ground there. Stone mounds that look like boobs. Really easy day to be walking today. Bit of a breeze now. Not super sunny. Nice overcast and quite mild. Gonna head down this way. We've seen plenty of restaurants. So the station is on the other side of these buildings. In terms of Japanese businesses and surviving, look, a lot of businesses did close down. Sadly, we had a really nice cafe in our Shotengai, in our local Shotengai. Shotengais are the shopping streets, the shopping arcades. And our local one had a nice cafe, good food, but because of COVID, we had stopped going there. But also, a lot of other people had stopped going as well, I guess. And he had only just opened a year, I think, a year before COVID happened. So yeah, he was just trying to get his business off the ground and just wasn't able to do it. Wasn't able to survive it. Ramen's so cheap. Did you see it? Oh, I wasn't actually paying attention to the ramen prices there. Let's go have a look again. $16 for ramen? Yeah, that sounds about right. Australia's. Yeah, there we go. $750. About $7.50 for tonkotsu ramen. Yeah. God, I love ramen so much. My favorite. Can't eat it every day, otherwise I would die, but I love it. Let's look at apartments. How about that? That's something that I don't think we've ever done. There's a real estate agent just here. There we go. Prices for rent. This place is $60,900, about $600. $600 a month. It's a studio apartment, so it's a tiny little studio, but it is right here in Sannomiya. And it looks like it's, yeah, this is really fancy. This is the building. So, very upmarket building. Yeah, totally. Like the government has been doing their best to try and stimulate business. I don't know. They're not very good at their jobs. This government has been quite a bit of a debacle actually during COVID, their handling of COVID, and then changing their decision making, backflipping on decisions, and just not doing stuff that seems like common sense. Sannomiya definitely isn't as touristy as Kyoto. Yeah, Kobe. Yeah, Kobe's not as touristy, but funnily enough, it does have a big foreign population. That's been like that since Japan opened up to the outside world, 1868. You've never been to Kobe, really? I guess so. I mean, that makes sense. Like you said, it's not as touristy. I love Kobe. Ali and I love Kobe so much. Thai restaurant. Is this Thai? Yeah. Is it? I just saw that. That sort of. Doesn't look it though, does it? Oh well. Having a travel campaign during the height of the pandemic. There we go. Ali always coming up with the goods. Yeah. 0 days quarantine. I mean, they're going to be doing that now that when they open up as well. The quarantine rules and stuff are just going to be all over the place, I think. Street vendor at Takayama. How much was the stuff in Takayama? Like, you guys have actually traveled more of Japan than we have, funnily enough. Like, I've never been to Takayama. I've never been to Hokkaido. It's just, yeah, time commitments and then work, you know. Karaoke again. Now, I want to take you guys up to a shrine, which is really nice. Look, we can't stop COVID, of course. We can control it, but this is going to keep on dragging for years. There's going to be mutations, there's variants coming out all the time. Like, it is going to happen. But I think that people need to, they also need to be wearing masks and need to be vigilant with their basics of hand washing. I think I can see a stall up ahead. The locals, yeah, as Ali said, the locals are afraid that people won't follow mask rules. I mean, you just look at that. Like, in general, the foreign guy that I just passed earlier wasn't wearing one, you know? And it's rare to see a Japanese person not wearing a mask, but pretty much I would say half of the foreigners that I've seen don't wear masks. And you know what? Like, yeah, sure, we can get into the whole thing of, you know what? I don't have a fever. I don't feel sick. But this is how it spreads. This is why COVID was so rampant. The people were asymptomatic. Limousine, hi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, the noise pollution, I was actually standing just under the speaker of the Daikoku drugstore just across the road there. There's the drugstore. I was waiting for the light to change so I could cross the road and have a look at this yakiniku place. This is called Yakiniku Raiku. Look at that. Look at their logo, the thumbs up. In this day and age of social media. I've never seen you on the channel before, Limousine, so welcome. Thank you very much for joining. I'm here in Kobe, Sannomiya, just having a bit of a walk around. Walking up to the shrine. Ikuta Shrine? Is that the name of this place? Oh, look at this seafood place. Plenty of fish and eels in there. And then, what is that? Is that a lionfish? Yeah, Ikuta Shrine. Thanks very much, Ali. Yeah, this is a really nice shrine. And they've got a couple of stalls out the front. Yeah, that's right. Backs into Rudys Cafe. Rudys is a place that does, it's a music studio and a cafe and a live house. When we say live house, it's basically like a place where people can do music gigs. That's what they say in Japanese English, live house. A couple of stalls just here. We've got baby castella, which are little cakes. There's no one tending to it at the moment. You get 15 for 500 yen, 30 for 1,000, and 60. Wow, 60! I can't imagine eating 60 of those. 2,000. And then you got some candy apples over here. Hello Kitty candy apples and some strawberries down there as well. Cool. 300 for the candy apples, and the strawberries are 400 yen. So you've been to the Herb Garden ropeway in Kobe. Awesome. Do you live in Japan, Limousine? Big fan of the Herb Garden, actually. The German Herb Garden. It does feel like you're in Germany, actually. The style of the buildings there. This place has really nice cherry blossoms when they're in bloom. And they seem really busy today. There's something going on. They're usually not this busy. Used to live in Tokyo, now back in Brisbane. Oh, fellow Aussie. Fantastic. Well, thanks for dropping in. Okay. Such beautiful grounds here. Such a nice shrine. it a wedding? I think there's a wedding happening. Or something. There's a priest doing something there. I won't intrude, but yeah. I'm not sure. Might be something else. A few people wearing black. Not too sure. I love that this is just down the road from the main shopping area. You get this little bit of peace. So let's turn around and have a look at this. Few places to sit in here as well. Just get away from just hustle and bustle of the city. It's so tranquil here. You hear a constant clicking or beating noise. What could that be? I'm gonna fix the mic. Sorry, I'm just gonna adjust the mic. Okay, I'm just adjusting some mic inputs. Let me know if the sound has gone away. Yes, Ali, the big party girl, used to walk around here after your nights out. Look at the size of these trees, they're so big. Love the fact that there's this nature just a stone's throw away. The noise is still here. Okay, I am sorry about the noise, folks. what I might do is I'll actually end the live stream soon as I head out of here. Oh, this is interesting, the way the fortunes are tied like this. I've not actually seen that kind of fortune tying before, omikuji. So like here you can get fortunes at the booth back there. You pay for your fortune. You get a little stick. You draw a stick out of a box. The stick is kind of like, you know, a long bamboo skewer kind of thing. It's just a long skewer, and it'll have a number on it, and then that number will correspond to a fortune. And if you don't get a good fortune, if it's bad, you will leave it here at the shrine, so you don't take it with you. But if it is a good fortune, then you keep it and you take it home. I have no idea what this strange sound could be. What I might do is potentially switch over. I might switch over to just a normal mic, as in the phone microphone. I don't know about that though. Could be even worse. Ali, how bad is the noise? Just let me know if it's like really irritating or not. Because if it's bearable, then I will just keep on using the mic.
Yeah.
Here's some wishes people have written. Could be my heartbeat. Well, no, because I'm not wearing a lav mic. I'm just using a shotgun mic. This time around, it's not, the mic isn't on me. More wishes. Maybe it's a christening. Well, I mean, not christening because we're in Japan and this is a Shinto shrine, but I see a mother with a baby there. I'm not familiar with the process, like whether they have something equivalent to that in Japanese culture. Yeah, okay, I apologize for the annoying sound. As Ali said, what I will do is end the live stream in just a couple of minutes. People are tying their bad fortunes there, leaving it at the shrine so they don't take it home with them. But yeah, there's... You can... 100 days ceremony. Yeah, that could be it. Yeah, so I'm guessing because of the way that woman is dressed in her beautiful kimono, and then the baby with the really fancy lace shawl is probably some kind of Shinto ceremony for the baby. Right, so here when you first arrive at the shrine, you do the ritual of washing hands and rinsing your mouth out. Actually, I don't know, do they do it at COVID at the moment? I'm not sure. I don't think that they're rinsing mouths, but they are washing hands. So, as we leave Ikuta Shrine, I will end the live stream there. Okay, everybody, I really appreciate the ones that joined watching the live stream, and if you're rewatching this on the replay, thank you so much. I am trying to avoid, there's a van just leaving, so I'm going to get off of the road. As I said, thank you so much everyone who joined the live stream, and the ones who are watching this on replay. Really appreciate it. My name is Lin Yunt. I make content about living here in Japan, travel, food, and if that's something that you are interested in, please feel free to subscribe. Hit a like down below, leave a comment, let me know what your favorite part of the video was. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Thanks.